What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video of mine. Today, I'm going to talk about the hat to this Beyonce outfit that I made for B-Day this year. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, you celebrate B-Day. That ain't why you're here. You're here for the hat. And let me tell you how I made the hat, okay? This hat absolutely at first racked my brain. I studied that picture. Now let me tell you, Beyonce ain't gonna have those pictures leaked out of any of her outfits, okay? She's not about to give you a clear view of nothing. You're not about to figure out nothing without some research. And when I tell y'all, I searched and searched and searched. I watched Black is King so many times to try to figure out if I could just get a really good glimpse of this outfit. And the picture y'all seen at the beginning, that is literally one of the only pictures I could find online of this outfit. But anyways, after extensive research, I found a solution. So I decided to make the hat out of poster boards. And I got the poster board just from the Dollar Tree. It worked out really good. After I did my measurements of how big I wanted the hat, how I measured around the circumference of my head, where the hat was going to go, exactly where I wanted the hat to sit. Because I wanted it to fit fairly snug, because you'll see all the movement I was doing in the videos and stuff like that. And I had it on all day. As you can see, I work at a salon. And we had karaoke that evening at one of our favorite restaurants. So I wanted to make sure the hat fit really snug. So like I said, I got these two poster boards, and I measured how big I wanted the brim of the hat, and I measured the circumference of my head, and I went to work. I went to work the best way I knew how. As you can see from the video, the brim is pretty self-explanatory. After the brim, I used the white poster board, cut out a strip the same circumference of my head, and I scored it on one side so that it was bendable. As you see later on, or earlier in the video, I scored it a little bit. I started to glue it, and I realized I needed to score it more in between so that it was more pliable. But after I glued that on the inside of there with just some hot glue, I then took my lid, the top of my hat, glued it on top. That's a little trick I learned from my mother. She's an expert crafter. I put a little bit of, like, you melt the tip of a glue stick, stick it in there. It sticks to the other glue stick, and it won't keep falling out, because that stuff is so annoying. But I'm just gluing the top on my hat. Like I said, it was easy. I used a blow dryer on cool because this was a hot glue gun. So I used a blow dryer, as you'll see here in a second, to dry the glue as I went along, because I just didn't want to sit and hold it together. But that was that. After I glued it all together, I then got my piece of fabric, and this is just me trying to figure out how I wanted to attach it. I think that if I was to do this hat again, I would cover each piece separately with the fabric and then connect it together. And then to make it look seamless, I would then put the fringe or like a trim around the edges of it so that the fabric would lay smoother. But this was my first time working with liquid stitch. It was not hard. It dries really fast. So you have to work fairly quickly. But I got the little piece of cardboard to smooth it out so that the fabric would lay flat. You see how it looks wet on top? I was worried about that at first, but when it dried, it didn't stain in the fabric at all. I was really happy about that. But this is just me spreading out the glue as thin as I could get it. I wanted a thick layer, but kind of a thin layer so that the fabric would stick good, but it would fit smoothly. After I did all that, after I got the whole hat covered, I took the fringe, the same fringe that I used for my dress. If you missed the dress video, it is not that long. You could go look at it. It's 2 minutes. And the dress is cute. But it's made out of the same fringe as this. And I just glued the fringe around it. I put 2 rows of fringe around it, I believe, because I wanted it to be so that you couldn't see my face underneath the hat. But y'all, this was so much fun to make. When I tell you I had an amazing time making this, I really did. Also, making things is my wheelhouse. That is my joy. I get so much joy out of it. But this is just me making sure that the fringe is laying flat and laying straight, and you see, because there's some stragglies, so there were some of them I had to cut because the fringe slipped out on one side, but that was all right. It turned out amazing. This next clip you're going to see right here, this is me in the hat, and as you can see, you can barely see my face. I have my headphones underneath this. To get the hat to stay on all night, I end up poking holes down beside the top of it, and I just took a string and a black string, put it in, and I tied it around my neck. And that kept the hat on for the whole day. It was so much fun, y'all. So much fun. This is a little video of the hat and the dress together. And right here you can see, look at that hat. That hat turned out so good. And then this is the hat with the dress. Here's the movement of the hat and the dress. It turned out so good, y'all. Thank y'all for watching, but y'all come back now, because I got more things that I'm making, more things for you to see. Thank you for watching, y'all. Love you. Mwah!